Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will put toe to leather to crank us up. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense in a bunch formation. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Short hands. It's Daly. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the There he goes! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first down. Into the secondary on the right. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row, or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Into the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines. Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off. That's number 10. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Quarterback keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
It's just so nice to have a single ball who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find the...
Pulls it in down the middle. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Yeah.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Off-play action on first down. Now adjusting. He's going to run it. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
I love it. I love first down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Up, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the first down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Back to pass on second down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. Just on the same page with this target.
Why she ain't get on Call of Duty?
Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of this drive comes from the 27.
Yeah, sure.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play.
She ain't been on since Greensboro.
That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a bat.
I said she ain't been on since Greensboro.
You got to understand, we got to swarm to the football because these big dudes, they break tackles and they can get loose if we're not tackling with multiple guys. Nice effort by the big fella.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. This junior making
all that eating food, man, hard work.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Or just you can just sit and wait, man. You know.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Yeah, why not? You never just sat in the party? You ain't never just sit in the party?
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead.
Yeah, well, there's a whole bunch of chaos now, apparently, because I guess they not coming home now. So I don't know. She said she in Florida, but it's just like, I don't know, they was on the tarmac for like an hour. The plane is here, but they're not letting them board, so I don't know what the fuck going on. I wouldn't be picking her up at all. She gonna fucking get there at 11 something. What the fuck, bro?
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Man, that was a tremendous effort to stay on his feet, but the defense just kept coming and got him down short.
You ain't lying. Great effort. I mean, he's given everything.
Kinda.
Short way to go to get that first down, but man, the next defender just kept coming, rallying to the football and forcing the fourth down.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Converts on fourth down, still going.
And she said she lost Maya because they got separated in customs, that she had alcohol.
Man, those
I'm
plays
like,
are
what the
frustrating
fuck?
on the defense. You get 3 stops and you force that fourth down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
Now he'll throw back into the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
So now it's second and long. The give to the lone running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
No, he good now?
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house.
Nice.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah.
That's reeled in. It's just outside. First down, they'll spot it at the 22.
You, nigga.
Because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question.
No,
It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was.
Yeah, that ain't my MO no more.
Outside, picks up the first.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He'll pull it down. Turning it on.
Pretty down.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense.
He's not blocking, bro.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a
Letting him right in. All willy-nilly and shit.
A guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Under fire. Forced down in the pocket. He'll be
Damn.
hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He got it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most.
Okay.
That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I ain't even know he had a brother.
So here comes the Michigan offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more, but just I think this offense just
Look at them
drive
work,
together
man.
and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They've got it at
Yeah, I'm busy now. Huh?
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the
I said, Reese busy now.
and a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with
All this football season coming to an end, like our contract said, and as you keep trying to breach. Yeah.
Get a push up front,
Yeah.
you'll get positive yardage.
Oh, okay.
motion from the wideout.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Pulls and throws up.
Yeah, I'm Jewish.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that.
Yeah, I like coaching
completion. The
stuff.
way they had it drawn up.
Nah, nigga. That means I like coaching
There's a
stuff.
harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to
What?
break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like
Colin Kaepernick?
and protect deep, that's a nice job on that.
You like his colon? That's a little weird.
Understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot.
Nah, man. That's what you said, man.
Throw and pick up the first. Well done.
And the defense.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We don't belittle people's opinion, man.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the
Right,
football.
exactly.
You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They're dealing with a second and long. Here we go. Looking to fire.
Why is nobody fucking over there?
Just what
Come on,
this
bro.
offense was looking for. Sets him
What
up
are we doing?
26 for the first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Looking to throw again. A shot toward the end zone.
Like, he missed the ball. Come on, brother.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Why Adrian answering? I said they can play too.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Nice.
Take over late in
Nice. They play.
put together a drive.
We'll just go there. Yeah.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space.
Like they not fucking asleep.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Hail to the victor. Da, da, hail, da, da, da,
Not
da.
surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah.
He's definitely
About to kill somebody, then they man kill you.
Big time moments, clutch
They
plays,
putting us in hotels. Oh, that's
contested
nice.
catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And it'll be
Yeah,
a
so I guess they
touchback
must have canceled the flight
out to the
when that she's
25-yard
in
line.
Florida. So I ain't got to get her tonight. I was like, that's fucking, it's supposed to start getting bad tomorrow.
Plenty of
Unless they're
time
getting
to
it right in the morning.
Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, that's a pick.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for
Well, not to the right.
Intercepted, a first
Who you talking to, bro?
can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room.
You got a UAV on the field.
He's at the 20.
the fuck am I doing? That is horrible.
Sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Yeah.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He leaves it with his back.
Hey, come on,
And
bro.
he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
1 and 3. I don't understand that.
First play of the drive, it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Here's a
Like 3 and 4. He just fucking this beat.
so stupid. Down at the 17. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They punt it away on 4th down. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So he wastes no time and comes out throwing. Blasted.
Like, why are you not there, bro? What the fuck is it?
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Look at this shit.
Finds a man in the middle. Oh, what a move to get open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
And the extra point was good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going for the big play. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I can run 5 out of the game, too. Shit.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points
Not you, bull.
before the break. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going for 6. Touchdown, Penn State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the 1st half, you've got to have an execution, has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all of
we're a pedophile, must be.
are on the same page, and they're still losing the football game. But that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The give on the inside. Solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half,
yeah.
Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Wolverines will.
No, he was calling that Hellstorm. Yeah. No, Hellstorm, dog. Not Hellfire. What?
He'll bring it out. It's Brown.
What's Hellfire?
He's got it out.
What's Stranger Things?
He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Who in there?
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house.
Man. He was there. keep the clothes on, dog. How many times you watch it? Keep it a bean. Yeah.
Has the lead currently at Autzen Stadium, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away.
Yeah, I do you love so well, man.
Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Oh, fucking drag routes and foul routes.
Nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot. You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Take the... Oh my god, man.
He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls in.
On third and long, try to convert through the air.
I'm like, come on.
A strike downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and
Yeah,
down
you said something about it the other night. I just chose not to say nothing.
It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
That's even more.
The Wolverines are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
You don't take that dog, yeah. They don't take that fucking dog and shoot it in the head in the back and be done with it.
Centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't
What, bro?
play, and the big fella eats.
What happened?
When you run into him,
That's what they do in the landfill, bro.
And the pass is in.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad, man. Yeah, my bad, man. They take it to the landfill, man. That's it.
Anybody on defense, what a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Third and long, coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal.
Send it to Kevin, of course.
Negative play.
Oh, that's a pick. There we go. About damn time.
Takes it the other way. Inside the 30.
It's getting crazy as hell.
Turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. What about the speed
A vagina.
defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge play.
So about $1,500 to euthanize your pet. That's crazy.
Guys, here come
No,
those
none of my
Rays
cats cremated.
wing helmets on offense. This possession will be a
Yeah.
test after squandering that
They go.
long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Life
They-
is
they-
really dependent, too,
they go
on
out like
the
real
leaders
niggas in the trash
step
bag.
up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum. So,
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
and listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that
Wait,
was
why
it.
didn't he jump?
They weren't
Lucky he
trying
didn't
to
fucking
move the
jump.
chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Wolverines will punt this one away.
The who?
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Fuck, you playing Warzone? You in the gulag?
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and
Bitch.
down he goes.
What, nigga?
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Not much working there.
I cannot run at
After
all.
that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football, even if you're not...
Ball is loose.
Sucker.
Oh, and fortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous
Niggas
bounce, but
fucking
at least
fumbling, bro?
Well, one thing I do know, Reese,
Come
is
on,
running backs
bruh.
got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
Who prescribed that?
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again.
Look, you said you ain't know who kid it was
Chance to see
last
if they
time.
can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat. At this point.
I also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here. Make some
Look at this nigga love playing with fire.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterback.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Nah, man, I ain't do nothing.
Guys that can hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field.
What the fuck I do? I just asked a question, bruh.
The
Boy, bruh.
Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. He's got it.
Come on, bro.
Turning it on.
Fucking missed him.
Play takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And he
Yo,
just continues
when I
to
tell you I was fucking hollering
for 300.
when you took that fucking African dude, I was cracking the fuck up. I could not stop laughing. Yo, bro, I was fucking rolling.
That one's sort of
And he said, that doesn't bother me, LOL. I started fucking rolling. I could not stop laughing.
Throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
For a defense, it's not always about size.
Oh, man. That nigga fucking playing them damn bongos or whatever the fuck he playing. That shit had me weak.
Perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Yeah, I can't get it out my head, man. That shit had me fucking weak. Yeah, so get the fuck away from him.
Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
Oh, come on, bro. That shit. Yeah, he said that doesn't even bother me, LOL. I was like, I started rolling.
A lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about
Yeah,
the
why'd you
Jimmys
do
and the
that?
Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you.
I just seen a nigga playing Bongo. I fucking lost it. Oh, he said that's it, Brian. I can't stop fucking laughing. Oh man. Yeah, that's what he could. That's what I said him when he tried to say I look like fucking Danielle Pettyjohn.
And listen, it's
Whatever the
tough.
fuck
It's
it
a tough
is.
proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Oh my, bro, come on, that's a pick.
Serious juice, but they couldn't
Fuck.
hook up.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play.
Fuck, man.
Just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket.
Get him. Thank you.
And he will be stopped short or stop himself short of the line to gain. What was he thinking there?
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down.
Oh yeah, he texts you or you text him?
On the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
I did.
He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's
Gonna swing it on 2nd down.
Tajay, that we used to be with when we was younger, back in like fucking middle school or high school. Me, G Long, and Tajay. His brother DJ, yeah, you know him, DJ and all them. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was doing towing or something like that. But yeah, his birthday was the other day, and fucking Dante like commented on it. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how you know DJ? He's like, DJ. I was like, Dijon. He said, oh, I went to school with him. I was like, yeah. I was like, that's weird. I was like, that was like my old head growing up, and we was always around him. He's like, yeah, I guess I'm your old head then. I was like, all right, nigga. I'm your old head. We the same age. Oh, no, we're not. You old bitch. That's so good. Oh.
From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line.
It's just a price we pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my needle.
Yards, but they're trailing, and this is the time where he's going to get the ball even more. So they got to be ready for him. It's going to him. He's a great back, and they've done a pretty good job all day.
Man, even when you're right, you're wrong. Defensively, you had a good play call on. You took away all the throwing options. You got some initial pressure on the quarterback. You're losing late in the game. You just need a play to get off the field. But because of this guy's athleticism and speed, you just don't.
And he takes it in. They extend this lead.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get some. I thought I was gonna get some too, but I guess not. I guess not.
And they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open.
Was she going to the cell?
Because the blocking was outstanding.
Who are you talking about?
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into.
You know, when I die, I think they're gonna take my body and study it.
And the Wolverines want to move.
Yeah, everybody in the office sick. I really don't get sick like I'm crazy.
Pocket breaking down. He's got it.
That's what they say, but I just think I'm just, you know, a peak human.
He got nothing after the catch.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against
What?
coverage. You cannot
How do you not know the difference between that?
football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing.
But how do you not know the difference between that? He's saying that it stink. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Oh, no. We out there knowing these leagues, dog.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense. They lead in the game.
Yeah, man. I'll do that no more.
The offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your
I don't
best
do that no
guys
more.
on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Is that rice or diarrhea? That's disrespectful as shit. That's fucking disrespectful as shit. Like that's kind of crazy.
And they definitely struggled on that play.
I can't say that I have.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. We got to flush that. We got to get lined up. We got to communicate.
Well, it's been that kind
It gotta be Fortnite. Chill, play God
able
duty.
to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but
Oh man. Booga booga booga. Oh yeah, I'm beating his ass now. I know he pissed.
Touchdown, Penn State! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They built a comfortable lead and tried to get it on 13 victory. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what
I was about to say, I just did it to have sex and then burn the house down.
they're up by 21 over Louisville. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys.
Nigga died and shit. Oh man.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
well, on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as
That's kind of what it's supposed to be.
He's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you
I hated
see
that dumbass game.
Everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead.
Yeah,
We're
very.
just
You never
counting
play
down the
some?
minutes on the clock now.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
It's just like they icon,
It's
Joe.
going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where
That's your ass. Like, my sister used to like that shit.
Defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense is.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, the long pass on fourth down.
Open up my needle. I was down 35 to 21.
I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory.
63-35.
You fail, now you've set the other team up for almost automatic.
Yeah, I flipped this whole fucking game.
A ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
That back had absolutely nowhere.
You've been there since you started playing that drill. Except for that one-to-one drill.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Off the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty
Look,
flag on the
though.
field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already
Green screen.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead.
Yeah. Speaking of that third payment coming up.
Not give up big plays. Make them earn everything they get the rest this way.
Something like that. I'll let you know what it is. Yeah, man. No problem, man.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Oh, like, fucking my mom did my taxes today. She said I was getting back like $3K. I said, what the f? Yeah, I said, oh, hell. I'm like, I don't know why. I ain't never get that much.
Forcing contact with those guards and
I
those
kind of don't believe it. Like, I always got like 11, 1,200. I'm like, I ain't got no kids. I was like, yeah. And I ain't married either. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. But I did do a lot of fucking overtime. So I'm like, maybe that's why. I'm like, that's a good job. Did you ever go to Willow Grove to trade them gammas in? No, you didn't. See, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. You playing, yo.
From the very start of this football game, he's been throwing bullets all over the field.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode.
Did you go to Willow Grove and tell Bull about the swap gym?
Struggle protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
So what I asked?
Just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
Who?
Well, this guy must feel like he's
about what?
Buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress
I really don't remember. I tell you, did you go to the Willow Grove gym to do the swap gym?
Nothing coming either.
Gonna take a shot. And he makes the grab.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
What a job for a huge gain there.
You know, as the head coach of this team,
Reese, I need the shoe to do the swap. Like, what the fuck?
Players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively.
Oh my god. They're gonna be for all day.
Still trying to make plays.
Prices went up anyway, man.
By the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes.
Fires toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
At this point,
I'm about to say, give him a blankie.
It is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This late in the game in the 4th quarter, they're in 4-down mode every single drive in possession.
I seen that. That was like, that's definitely a white person.
Red zone, you throw an incompletion, no brainer. They're going to be throwing it again. Can the defense step up here and make a play?
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football more aggressive.
I mean, maybe she lives in a neighborhood where she can just leave her door open, but that ain't the world we live in.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
That's just like a dream of yours. Wow. So you just sit in a rocking chair with your bare belly, a beer in your hand, knocked out when he just comes in. And you say, hey, who's that? Grab him, cut. Nigga, what?
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get
what?
They do.
The
This
fuck?
offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why he eating cookies.
Fall forward and get a first down.
Now on first down from the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna let it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play.
Shit down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Good job running tough.
The game by the end right now.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like,
Yeah.
You've got the lead late in the football game. Just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And this is going to be incomplete on.
I noticed you fat bitch.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group.
Damn. The next flight is 6:03 in the morning.
He'll run for it. He didn't make it.
A couple hours. She in Florida now, nigga. She got bored at 5:18. Like, god damn, what's the point of going to the hotel? You might as well just stay at the airport. That's what I had to do when we came back from what was that, Costa Rica, I think. Yeah.
So here comes the Michigan offense.
I remember we fucking had to do that, and me and my cousin just started walking around the whole fucking airport. Wasn't shit open. Nah, it wasn't shit open. Or did we turn the Wawa? Yeah. I guess they ain't really anticipating shit and getting canceled.
Out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
I'm like,
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
you mess around, you might be late.
Trying to pick up a first down.
And then you gotta worry about train. Like, there's no point. Cause you gonna have to get up at like 3 o'clock. It's already fucking 11.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Daly. They've got enough for the
I have no
first down.
idea.
They're in the red zone at the 20. These two
No,
guys
hey, Maya.
are just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls.
That's your KD.
You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him.
That's your KD.
Down situations.
Got stuffed on first
Right.
down.
Then I'm like, it's probably everybody at that airport probably doing the same shit. They probably gonna be overbooked. You never like that shit. I don't know. I was like, I told her she should stay at the airport, but she don't do. She wouldn't do.
Got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a
What was you about to
first
say?
down.
You about to say something disrespectful. We don't do that no more.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man.
What's your MO?
Make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And it's all about
add another O.
moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But
Add another
as a
O.
coach, I think you're just looking for
Another
positives
O,
like
boo,
that play
nigga.
right there, even late in the game, taking your steps.
Nah,
He's got it in more than enough for a first down.
you just big bowled.
For a touchdown, they're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much
Yeah.
window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight. Push the ball down the field, make plays.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Hail to the victor.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front.
Kevin,
run play. Make
stop.
them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The give to the back.
Yeah, but you trying to impede it, put it on other people.
Stop, and the clock has expired here.
You trying.